Hello friends, welcome to the second 8 weeks course of BUSI 1307, Personal Finance. Friends, the majority of Americans are living in a personal financial nightmare. Personal bankruptcies, home foreclosures are at an all-time high. 70% of Americans have been living paycheck to paycheck for about the past 20 years and are very stressed out because of money problems. Unfortunately, the average college student graduates with their degree with at least $36,000 worth of student loans, $9,000 worth of credit card debt, and sometimes goes out and purchases a brand new Honda Accord with a car loan between $28,000 and $35,000. Is it surprising to know that 25% of all personal bankruptcies are filed by people under the age of 27 years old? And this was before COVID-19 hit. Hey, what an introduction. Well, friends, sometimes we have to pull back the curtains, rip off that Band-Aid and see how things are. That's the bad news. Here's the good news. If we can start telling our money what to do, instead of our money telling us what to do, we may start experiencing a whole new world of personal financial peace. So with that introduction, I hope you will truly enjoy this course and take away the learning concepts that will greatly benefit your relationship with money. Let's look at this course and give you the introduction. Okay, this is getting started. This is your landing page. You will always land on this page, my friends, when you open up the course. I've divided up this short semester with the following unit lessons. We have 1, 2, 3 unit lessons. So I have taken one out of a longer course, and so I think this is a very doable course for us. And not only is it doable, you can learn some great concepts for our personal financial future. So, playing on personal finances, that's unit 1. The culture of debt, understanding debt, purchasing habits, and credit scores. And lesson 3 is investments and completing your financial plan. We'll look at stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds, and hopefully have a better understanding of insurance, wills, and estate planning. Now, I have sent out information previously. The official book for this course is Personal Finance, either 12th or 13th edition by Kapoor, DeBlay, and Hughes. It's probably in the TCC bookstores. It is perfectly fine, my friends, to use an older edition. All right, let's start saving money. Let's start saving money in this class on the textbook. 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th editions are perfectly fine. They all have the same information, just a few different pictures. And if you have to, you can basically update any information on the online. Get this on eBay or Amazon. Okay, I do not require the McGraw-Hill Connect internet site, so you don't have to have that. So any textbook will be fine. Now, here's what we're going to do. You're going to want to download all of the files on this page, read through them quickly, it's not that difficult, and then afterwards you're going to take your orientation quiz. Now, since this is a short semester and you're reading this right before the semester starts, hopefully I have pulled it open a little early for us to get a head start. If you do not have your textbook yet, you can easily get an ebook right here. Now, this is the McGraw-Hill website, but it'll get you there. I don't know how much it is. You do get 2 weeks free, 14 days free, I believe. So you may be able to get a 14-day free trial and then basically overnight your book if you want to play that game, and many students have done that. So if you're just looking at the course for the first time, you don't have a textbook, and the class has not started, it's not October 19th yet, or it's that first week, you know what I'm saying. You're going to need a book fast. You can utilize the ebook. You can either pay for it or get the free trial and really get a textbook to your house as fast as you can. Okay, so these are the documents that you're really going to want to print out. You're going to want to print out your course syllabus, your course organizer. Always have your grading rubric. This is how we're going to grade and format our written projects, and some frequently asked questions. These are good ones to print out too. These two are musts. So what you're going to do now is we're going to go over our course syllabus and our course organizer. So this is your course syllabus, okay? Here's my information. Again, Randy Saleh, Assistant Professor of Business. This is my office. Of course, we are all online. This is my phone number. Should you ever need to call, it will send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Email is the preferred way, and I pretty much on it like you are all the time. I will get back with a message within 48 hours, and generally speaking within 24, if not sooner than that. There's the textbook again. More than likely you're welcome to use an older book, and I think you want this book, my friends. It's really good. And I say that because you will use this throughout, your personal finances. I have students, I've taught this class for well over 10 years, and I still have students once in a while will call me, or they'll link in with me, or they'll message me and they say, you know what, I'm still using the book and it was the best class I ever took. So yeah, get yourself a good copy, cheap, get it fast. Here's our learning objectives that we want to do. Again, we're trying to make better personal financial decisions, my friends. We want a personal money management strategy. We want to know what consumer credit is. We want to build a good credit score. We want to, have better consumer purchases, understand the home buying process, insurance, and of course, investments and retirement strategies. We're going to wrap all this up in this course. It is fast-paced, so we've got anywhere from 5 to 8 weeks in here. So please be prepared to study effectively. In fact, it is less than 8 weeks because we're not looking at that last week in December. So, on average, be prepared to study. If you will put in some hours every day, and again, don't think of this course as a standard course that I have to take for my degree. This course is all about you. It really is. And what you're going to do with your income and your money and your investments over your life. So the amount you put in is the amount you're going to get from it. If you're just trying to take this as an elective and you want to do the main minimum requirements, hey, that's fine. I get it. But if you'll spend that 15 hours a week, these hours in this class, they're just going to benefit you for your entire life, my friends. We have some written projects, we have discussion boards, we have quizzes. It is a very doable class the way I've got it for you. Yes, it's online, and it is your responsibility to have good computer equipment and of course good internet. If you need any help with that, I've got the link right in here that you can hit, and it will take you to any of our libraries if you need some support on your technology equipment. We are making that useful and utilizing that through this COVID-19 pandemic that we're all going through. And so you have an opportunity right there with some options for you. So if I could get here we are. Here's what we're looking at. Complete our orientation. Read your assigned chapters in the textbook. Again, it's an easy read, and you'll like that. I've got lecture notes for you. I've actually made lectures for you of me doing through my PowerPoints, and so I hope that will help you gain some more knowledge in this area. We have some written projects, okay? We have discussion boards and quizzes. And again, if you'll spend 10 to 15 hours a week, you should enjoy the class and be happy with your grade. Yes, we will be doing commenting on discussion boards, and this is not a philosophy class, and so never had a problem here. We're utmost professional to everybody. Here's how the grades come out. Okay, so we have an orientation quiz, which is I give you 25 points right off the bat. You finish the quiz, it's yours. That's going to be due the first week of class. We have 3 unit quizzes. Okay, there's 25 points apiece. All right, I give you a very good review, and you have 3 attempts on each quiz. Okay, so knock it out. We have discussion board topics, 5 discussion boards throughout the entire course at 20 points apiece. That's 100 points. These are the big ones right here. Project 1, 2, and 3. They're all worth 200 points. So you have an 800 point total in the class. Okay? There we are. If you miss a project, my friends, you pretty much missed out on the class. So, only 1 or 2 students ever do that. And again, every project is going to make you just that much more stronger and give you some great personal finance techniques for your personal financial future. Here's the grades right in here. Again, everything is graded, and I try to grade as fast as possible, so you always know you're graded in the course. Again, the organization, 3-unit lessons, there they are. I have lessons, notes, PowerPoints, web links, and lectures in each of our units. So, think of it, each unit has some discussion board topics, a written project, and a unit quiz. And I've got a course organizer, which I'm going to show you next, which outlines when everything is due. This is an asynchronous course, which means as long as you complete everything by the due dates, you're fine. If you like working on things at 2 in the morning, we don't ever have to meet synchronously, which means there's no lecture, there's nothing going on where you have to be there all at the same time. You just have to complete your projects by the due dates. Attendance, yes, there is attendance on all courses, especially online, and how attendance is taken in this course. And I always get students who say, hey, how can you count me absent? This is an online class. Well, if I'm in the class and I miss a discussion board, well, then I've got an unexcused absence. If I've missed a written assignment, well, not only do I have an unexcused absence, I probably should just drop the course because they're worth too much points to miss. And a quiz, anything like that are the criteria for attendance, okay? You can be dropped from the class. I usually have to do that, unfortunately. And so if you've missed too many assignments and are failing the course, let's not let that happen to us right here. I want you to do well. Again, this is not like just a regular business course. This is your future. And so I hope you put into it, you will get out what you put into it, my friends. In this day and age, we are certainly looking at emails. Now, always check your class announcements. I'll show you how to do that. Throughout the week of the semester, I would check it every day because I do send information. I do put on your, please check your grading notes because that's where I tell you how you did on your projects. Please, when you email, please put in BUSI 1307, okay? 86211. You know, that is the class section number. I'm teaching 7 courses, okay? And there we are. Well, I didn't put the section number up there, but BUSI 1307 will work. Okay, I'm teaching 7 classes, my friends and students. I know everyone has a problem with something. If you ever do, and if you just say, hey, I need some help, check my class out, I got to know I can get to it as fast as possible. If you don't, I'm just going to resend you an email, and I'll say, hey, I'm sorry. I need to know what class you're taking, and then I can get to it as fast as I can. So please put the course number, whatever you have in there, you know, on your emails, on any type of communication that we do for the course. It needs to be professional business writing. If it says, hey, dude, I need some help, don't expect a response. Okay, I'll try to get them within 48 hours, more than likely 24, more than likely during the same day. If it's on the weekend, you know, you may have to give me the full time to get it back on Monday morning. So as you read through this, and please read through it, you know, just breathe a little bit when you actually read through it all. Okay, you don't have to complete everything in one day. All right, the best way to succeed in an online class, and friends, the best way to succeed in life sometimes is just focus on what's directly in front of you. And for this class, it's going to be a unit lesson. It's going to be discussion boards. You may have one a week. You may have a quiz. Again, you've got about 2.5 weeks for every unit that we do. And so you have some discussion boards, you have one quiz, you have a written project. That's all you got to do. Just focus on what's in front of you. Again, I think this may be the most important class you'll ever take in your college career. This class is just about you and your finances. As you begin to build a positive relationship with your money and you start becoming proactive, build an emergency fund, a healthy credit score, we start eliminating debt and investing for the future, we should attain a feeling of contentment that few people are going to have. All right, we're going to have a feeling of contentment with our finances. So let's make it a great semester. Now we're going to go ahead and look at our course organizer. So my friends, here is your course organizer. Now this you definitely want to print out, put it on your wall, on your desk, on your workspace. I cannot tell you how many times a student will email me, I don't know when something's due. Well, it's right here. Okay, it's all here. Now, if you ever see a discrepancy between my course organizer and something online, feel free to tell me. And again, our systems do get updated a lot by our IT department, and sometimes dates get thrown out of whack because of an update. But here it is. And this is a doable class for us. Let's check it out. October 19th, okay? That's the week the classes officially start, your introduction. Orientation quiz. Your orientation quiz is back on that Start Here page. Complete that by Saturday, October 24th. These are the due dates by 11 p.m. Perfect. The orientation quiz basically says, yes, I've read everything. I want my 25 points. How difficult is that? So here's our first lesson, planning those personal finances. You're reading chapters 1 through 5 in the book. You're going through the PowerPoint. You're watching my videos. You're in good shape. So here we go. We have discussion boards. Work on Project 1, planning your personal finances. Saturday, October 31st is discussion board 1. Submission deadline, 11 p.m. Perfect. Unit quiz 1, submission deadline is 11 p.m. on Wednesday, November 4th. So again, you got about 2.5 weeks here. You can take that 3 times, okay, that attempt. There's no reason for you not to ace this. Thursday, November 3rd, Project 1, planning your personal finances. Submission deadline, 11 p.m. Friends, I don't accept late work. We have too much going on in the semester. This is a fast class. You have 2.5 weeks. If you will do 1 question a day on those projects, and I have a separate video, how to write and format and submit your project, you're going to be just fine. If you wait until the day that all of these are due, you're going to be in Dante's 5th circle of hell. And that 5th circle is anger, because you're just not going to have the time. And when you ask for an extension, unless something has happened, you need to ask me a week in advance that something bad happened. And I'll try to work with you. But we just don't have the time, okay? That's just it. We just don't have the time. I do have a quick bonus project of cash flow, and so there it's due, November 6th, 11 p.m. Here's Chapter 2. Oops. Chapter 2, 6 through 9. I'm sorry, Unit Lesson 2, 6 through 9. Those are your dates. Here's your due dates. There you are. On Saturday 14th, you have 2 discussion boards due, okay? And there's your submission deadline. There it is, November 19th. That's right before Thanksgiving. You've got that due. You've got your quiz. So quizzes are due on Wednesday. The project's due on Thursday. I've kept that, and other discussion boards are due Saturdays. So I've tried to keep that as consistent as I possibly can. Okay, here it is, Unit Quiz 3. You have a little extra time on Unit Quiz, on the Unit 3. It's Wednesday, December 9th, Thursday, December 10th. That's your project due. 11 p.m., Saturday, December 5th, your last 2 discussion boards. Bam, 100 points right there. You can handle it. It's very doable. Not only is this doable, but you're going to learn a lot from this. I hope. It's up to you on that, you know. So, please print out your course organizer so you know when your due dates are there, okay? If you ask, and that's all right, friends, I understand. If you ask when something's due, my answer is going to be, go check your course organizer, okay? Because I don't want to give you information, because sometimes, you know, again, with 7 classes, and you ask me off the spur of the moment, when's this thing due? I may give you a date for another class. So check your course organizer, put a lot of effort in this so you know exactly how to nail that. All right, now we're going to go back and do a little overview of the course itself. So once again, this is your landing page. You always come to this one, and once you've finished, remember all those reading everything that we've talked about, hit this orientation quiz, and you'll get your 25 points. Now, we do have an online home page, and this is where you will find your announcements. You'll find any type of tech support. I have this right here. Tarrant County College gives every student a free license for Microsoft Office 365. If you work on a Mac, you get it for Macintosh. If you work on a PC, you get it for both. So if you have both computers, you download it. Now I'm saying that because all of our assignments are due in Microsoft Word, okay? And I do not accept Google Docs, because Google Docs is nothing that you send. Google Docs, you have to either export it into a PDF or a Microsoft Word. And I will accept a PDF. So, but you have it free, and some students will put it into something like a Word file or Word text or text file. Oh my gosh, no way, don't do that. I'll just send it back and say, I don't accept that, unacceptable format. It's not like Michael Scott from The Office, but it is unacceptable. You get it free, download that, use your TCC information. This is $300 software right there, my friends. As long as you're a student, you get it. So that's great. As we're looking in here, we have announcements, we have discussion boards, we have unit lessons. Let's look at our discussion board. Okay, now your screen will always look different from mine because I'm always in the editing mode. So you have a very clean look on your screen, just so you know if it doesn't look just perfect. We have 5 discussion boards. Okay, we introduce ourselves as the first one. They are worth 20 points apiece, so there's a good 100 points right here. All right, so this is the first one. Global economy. We want to have a good professional network. So tell us your name, college degree, where you want to, what would your dream job be? What do you hope by achieving this course? What's your favorite superhero movies? Mine are Deadpool 1 and 2. I'm going to give you a one-time gift card to buy any device, electronic device, $4,000. What would you buy? Okay, get creative there. Don't say I don't want anything and I'm going to save my money. Then your gift card expires. Okay, here's the big thing. Every discussion board, only 5, you must create your thread and then you comment on at least 2 other students to get the points. Okay, your initial post should be at least 100 words. Okay, that's easy. And your responses to your classmates should be at least 75 words each one. If you just comment and say, hey dude, I think that was amazing, that's 0 points. 10 points for your response and 5 points for each student, totaling 20 and totaling 100 for the semester. Now, if you don't comment, then you just get 10 points on your own. If you just do a few words, then you could get 0 points. Take advantage. This is how I see students, especially when we get into how can you save money, how can you build a credit score, what do you think about student loan debt that we have through here. You will learn so much from each other, and I learn from you. So please, do your due diligence here. When you're ready, you simply go to your first forum, and if no one's created a thread yet, you go right here, create your thread, and then, your subject, introduction, Randy, that's what I would put, and then I would put all my stuff, and then you start commenting on other people. Okay, those are discussion boards. They're great ways to get to know each other. There's great ways to get to learn from each other. 100 words, at least your response from yours, and most students do well more than that, and at least 75 words, which is about 4 to 5 good sentences. Anything less will not be graded. So there's your discussion boards, and you will see them one at a time. So the first one will come up, and then the other ones will appear when that unit comes open. So basically, they're not all open at the same time, so don't worry about that. You'll see them. Keep checking on a weekly basis, and you'll see them pop up. Unit lessons. All right. Again, it's going to look a lot different than mine because I'm always in the editing mode, so you don't have to worry about all these click-throughs, but it should look nicely like this. Here's your unit lesson 1. Every unit lesson has a checklist, okay? So click your checklist. It just tells you these are the things that you need to do, all right? If I were to click checklist 1, I give you a little bit of a introduction, some of the things that you need to do, and right in here, again, your orientation quiz, your discussion board, unit quiz 1, planning, personal finances. If there's a bonus project, there may be 2. It's right in here. Check your course organizer for your due dates. Here's the videos that I've created for you. Okay, they're screen recordings, and basically they go right through every chapter and I've got my own PowerPoint set up here for you. So I hope you'll enjoy those. Again, gives you a little more in-depth, another view of personal finance throughout each unit, each chapter. So there's your quiz review. I have articles for you, lesson components. You want to walk through these, and again, these are going to be some more videos I have for you, some personal finance basics right in here. And again, you'll see notes, you'll see PowerPoints right through here. So it's pretty in depth. So please check out every one that you go through on your personal finance components there. I'm sorry, it doesn't look as pretty as it should. But again, that's just because the editing mode here. All right, here's the big stuff right in here. Right there. This is your new. This is the project. Okay. This is how you download your project. I have instructions right here. Please, please watch this video and read this grading unit. When you do that, it'll have both. Your grading rubric right in here. This tells you for whatever grade that you want on your report, on your project, this is how to write it. Okay? And this is where you will actually submit your project as well. You'll go right back through here. And again, watch the video as I go through all. There's our dates, there's the time, and again, I will show you how to actually submit your project. These are big. This is where all the learning happens, though. So you definitely want to do that if you don't do the written project, friends. Just, you know, we'll see you next time, because that's the part. This is the heart of the class. And again, usually we'll have a bonus project there. All of these will find the same format. So those are your unit lessons. So again, getting started, my home page. Check out any announcements, that they'll always show up on that home page. Check your discussion boards, unit lessons. I've also put together some personal finance websites right in here for you that can aid in your projects, but not only that, it can just help you through a lot of different problems. So what I would do is open them all up at different times, and then save them to your internet browser, because they're really, really good. Well, that pretty much wraps up, my friends, what this course, a quick welcome video for you. Again, 8 weeks, it's doable. Spend some time each day once you've read everything. If you answer one question a day, and usually the projects are about 10 questions, and they're short answer, okay? Again, watch that video of how to write it and format it, because that's big in the business world, how to write and submit your proposals in life. I think you will do very well. I hope you enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it, and let's start winning in the arena of personal finance. Let's make it a great semester.